Good hell. If I'm LeBron, I am so exhausted this year from Anthony Davis. We've talked about this before, Ethan. They can't get out of the contract. He signed a 5-year deal, but he's a 28-year-old who slashes, who falls, who has a unique body that's injury prone. And I had said this earlier on the podcast. LeBron winning titles now is just a case of luck. That's all it is. It's just health luck. Whoever wins this series has the healthier roster. I don't think AD will be healthy going forward. Your thoughts?
Those are pretty much my thoughts. And we don't know much at this moment that we're having the conversation, but they said groin strain. And anybody who's ever had a groin strain knows that ain't good if that's the case. If it's an abductor strain, just based on the trainers I talked to, that's really not good. That's done for the season, not good. And we don't totally know. And there might be an element of boy who cried wolf here. Not saying that Anthony Davis ever fakes anything, but there is the sense among fans that a gust of wind hits him and he looks like he needs to go to the hospital. So that doesn't mean that he's impervious to injury, obviously. So he might be seriously injured in this case. And man, does that flip the series. And I think back to, we talked last time about LeBron complaining a lot, and he was complaining about having to do the All-Star game, and he was complaining about the season having to start in December, and he was complaining about having to do the play-in game. And that's all very annoying for the league. But I think right now you can see why. It is an accumulation. It is like that pounding the rock mantra that the San Antonio Spurs have, that the stonecutter keeps on pounding away. And you might think that it's the 100th blow that cracks the rock, but really it was everything before that. It feels like with the Lakers, they won their championship in the fall. They had to start their season in the winter, and they're not healthy, as talented as they are. And it's just going to be a matter of, can this shuttle not break apart as it's back to earth right now? Can it hold together? And it's a little tenuous.
I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but if I ask you today, LeBron gets another title, I just don't see it. I think they got a huge bubble break in the pandemic, 4.5 months for AD to not play.
Yeah, I told you earlier, I'm shorting the Lakers. Some of that's because of LeBron. I mean, he's out there playing with a high ankle sprain. He's, I think, been amazing considering that. He's just so smart. And they mentioned in the broadcast that he's on a playoff game number 264. So it's in just a level of experience and basketball IQ that is unmatched. And when he was really dragging that right foot, he was still making brilliant passes at the top of the arc and from the angle. And now you're seeing a little more burst, but we're not getting LeBron all the time. It feels like we're getting LeBron in spurts. You're getting LeBron occasionally, and you're getting that, oh my, Caruso put it off the backboard. He slammed it home, jumping off the left foot, of course. But it's not necessarily 2009 LeBron or Miami Heat 2013 LeBron. And then when you take AD potentially out of the picture, as savvy and veteran and big as these Lakers are, it just seems like it would be a miracle if they get through this. What do we even want to call it? A gauntlet, and get all the way to the championship and win it. I mean, it would be miraculous. And I don't know if it would be regarded as such because they've been thought of as favorites, but I would be surprised on a personal level if they pulled it off.